And there we go again, guys. Game number 3, the last one of the evening. It is NeXt versus XPC. Goomba, absolute convincing performance in the other game, so they definitely proceed further in the tournament. And now the question is, who's better, NeXt, please, or XPC? We are Heflatv, I'm Heflatv, and with me is Coucher. And your microphone is muted.
Goddamn. Well, once again we see NeXt please going for the Slark ban. It really must be something that they just don't want to see. I mean, Slark isn't picked up as often at all, so I mean, they could have banned a much stronger hero in return, like Extreme XPC taking out the Ancient Apparition, which actually helped NeXt please win the last game quite nicely.
Yeah, the NeXt please Ancient Apparition of last game, just very strong. Fast level 11, Aghanim Scepter up because he got a couple, like I think he got twice a double kill and then some other random shatters that just brought nice gold income for him. And yeah, such a fast Aghanims. It was so painful to see the Disruptor and the Maiden having gone like that to go back to the fountain just because the Ancient Apparition ultimate hit them without any collateral damage whatsoever. But yeah, 2 more buns are coming, and it is the Batrider and the Furion. So XPC, they don't want to push, they don't want to see the AA, and NeXt please, they don't want to have the initiation. NeXt please, last game they played a Centaur War on a mid. Yes guys, you hear right, a Centaur War on a mid, and it absolutely worked out. Level 4 double edge, doing so much damage. They waited for the AA blast to hit on something. He initiated with a very fast blink dagger. I think that was a 6 minutes blink dagger or 7 minutes blink dagger. It was really fast either way, and yeah, it was just, yeah, it absolutely worked out.
Yeah, and I was completely looking actually forward to Extreme XPC picking up a Lycan or an Invoker, or actually both of them, because they are both in the pool, but they go for something else entirely. The Lifestealer, of course, is really nice against the Centaur, can just rage up, and of course the Feast doing extra damage because Centaur does have such a high HP pool. But like the Bane and Lifestealer overall, I mean, leaving NeXt please with the possibility to grab a Lycan or an Invoker for themselves now.
Yep, definitely. And well, I like the combination so far for XPC. I mean, Lifestealer, they're saving the core pretty early on the Bane, but I want to see something that synergizes around the Bane, as you already mentioned. And yep, Shadow Shaman is coming out for NeXt please, so just like last game, it worked quite well actually. Like Hoof Stomp into Double Edge into Ether Shock, a very nice combination, and if it's not enough to kill them that way, they just went then for a Shackle or a Hex. So that was a really nice combo working out. And the next rotation of bans is coming. It is a Visage and an Invoker.
Yeah, finally the Invoker gets taken out, which isn't too big of a surprise at the end. And NeXt please, banning out the Visage. Will they ban out the Lycan now as well? Or do they target yet another support, maybe like a Rubik? But no, they take care of the Timber Saw instead, so that's
interesting.
Indeed.
Interesting to say the least.
And Extreme XPC, I mean, I guess they want to take out yet another mid laner, maybe a Puck or a Silencer, or depending what their own mid lane is gonna be. They might want to ban out the OD because a Storm Spirit would be decent enough for Extreme XPC just for the NeXt bomb.
Yep, definitely. And I don't know, like the NeXt bomb, the problem with the NeXt bomb is you can put it up with a lot of things, like not just something like a Storm, for example. You can, anything that has, for example, Blink Initiation would be pretty nice. For example, the Batrider would be their option, but Batrider already being banned. XPC goes for a Doom instead.
Yeah, the Doom, of course, that ultimate is so damn strong. I'm just hoping this Doombringer will have a better time than... what team was it?
It was nice place last
Reincarnated played it.
Oh, yeah, true, they added.
Yeah, they didn't have a good time at all. He got like a 15-minute Midas or something.
Yeah,
so
it was absolutely behind the time why he should have the Midas.
So hopefully, yeah, this Doom will have a better laning phase wherever they decide to put him. And of course the Doom against the Shadow Shaman is pretty nice, and of course against any core that NeXt please will try to go for.
Yep, but I don't know, it was pretty strange to see anyway. Last game, both teams decided to not put any offlane up. They both started in the jungle, but as I said, Doom, he didn't have a as efficient start in the jungle as the Nature's Prophet, and when he went back to offlane, he got instantly open on like upon, so not really a pleasant time for him. But this time, we definitely not gonna see a jungle Doom coming out by XPC. Like so far, we casted them, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times, and yeah, they've never put anything in the jungle so far, just the tri-lane working with jungle pools, etc, etc. So I don't think this is coming out. Next, please, they go for Lish, and that's pretty interesting, simply for the fact that is this an offlane Lish solo?
I'm not sure. If next please want to run the center mid lane again, then this will be an offlane Lich by the looks of it. It's pretty decent in regards of just him being able to sacrifice one creep away and make it so that the creep equilibrium will be towards his own tower and get the XP that way, so not the worst thing. And of course the ice armor is really good against the lifestealer.
Yep, definitely. And I mean, of course, we have the deny of the creeps and the XP going your way, and that's pretty nice. So either way, regardless of where he is, it doesn't really matter overall, because he always is bad for the enemy team, just because there's not as many creeps as you want to coming in. The creeps, they get denied. The Lish from level 3 on will just spam. Level 4 even worse, because he got 2 points each in the skills he need, and yeah, from there on he really gets a nuisance. You have to eat through your entire regeneration if a Lish gets into play.
Yeah, that is definitely true. And even the ultimate can maybe like interrupt the Fiend script if really necessary. So
Yo.
versatile hero in some regards, but Extreme XPC, they have the 4th pick coming up. They've taken quite some time in actually deciding what it's gonna be. And well, they do need either a jungler or another support plus potentially an offlaner. So the clockwork could be used if they really wanted to, but the cogs actually might prevent the lifestealer from doing anything in the fights as well.
Yep, definitely. But I don't know, they take their time. They almost take their entire bonus time here for the 4th pick. So is it, maybe they're thinking about something that actually could go into a NeXt bomb here, because I don't know, I don't want to see a lifestealer just, you know, farming up like traditionally. I want something that he can actually open with, and it is an Enchantress. So there we have the jungle problem solved. Enchantress will take the jungle, and yeah, we have the early rotations on. And next, please, going for a TA. That's interesting as well.
Yeah, I think next please they might have had this in mind before already, but I'm really thinking that Extreme XPC, are they gonna run this Doom in the mid lane now that the Enchantress has been picked up for the jungle? I mean, they can maybe go for an aggressive tri lane and send Doom on the safe lane, but if they send the Doom on the off lane, he's not gonna have a very good time there.
Yep, definitely not. So, I don't know, at the moment, XPC having quite some nice heroes, especially to negate whatever is coming from next, please. Then again, the Center Warrunner had such impact last game. I mean, he's definitely not mid this time, obviously, since the TA is out, but I don't know. To be honest, it could go either way at the moment with the with the heroes they have. So I think the 5th pick is definitely gonna give the direction, like who's getting a bit overweight here or not. They ban out the Weaver as the last one, and I didn't see the Weaver actually coming for next, please, just for the fact that there is already a Doom out, so the Weaver would have to rush Lincolns, and I mean, even if, I don't know, the Weaver ban doesn't make any sense for me, because there is a Fiend script, there is a Doom out. I don't think that would have been next please choice there. They will go for something else definitely, but XPC is having the turn right now, so what is it?
I really have no clue what they could go for. I guess they do need a mid laner. The puck is available
The
as
Storm?
a, yeah, I think.
Storm. I mean, he's still on the table, like, he didn't get banned out. He would absolutely make it into it. He would also prevail versus the TA in the mid lane. You can go for nice initiations on Lish and Shadow Shaman. Easy kills for him there, especially if we talk about the NeXt bomb. So, why not Storm?
Maybe.
Maybe. You sound kinda
I think the
lost.
puck's gonna be better, but they go for a punch, so.
It's a pudge. Are you kidding me?
Well, he takes care of the refraction charges with his rod and
Oh.
a Slardar for next, please.
Okay,
So
now
minus
my
armor
rares.
galore.
Yeah, but now my rares are definitely on next, please. Like, this is a double dagger initiation, probably a third one, maybe on a Templar Assassin. And I don't see the synergy between the other team, like, between the other heroes there on XPC's side. So, my favorite is definitely next, please, this time. But, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go for a fast introduction again of Team XPC. We have Feli here on the NeXt, heading towards the safe lane, followed by Raswan on the Enchantress. Scotland is on, or Sub-Zero. Actually, his name is Sub-Zero. This time he has like the Love Scotland. I don't know. Is he in Scotland? Do we know that?
God,
Anyways,
no clue, man.
Sub-Zero is on the Bane. We have Freak going for the Pudge, and he has a damn awesome set on the Pudge. And yep, Masakari is on the Doom, and it's gonna be offline Doom.
And for next, please, Red Light taking up the Slaughter for the safe lane with District 12 playing the Shadow Shaman once again, I think, as Illusionist playing on the Lich, currently heading towards the bot lane, just placing a ward there. He is accompanied by Synergy on the Centaur War Runner, and mid lane will be left to Kiano on the Templar Assassin. So, double dual lanes or Lich just helping out the Centaur at the start.
I don't know, it could be double dual lanes. I mean, it would work out since we have like some sort of a dual lane first here till the Enchantress rotates in, but she probably will rotate pretty fast and if it stays a solo offline, and at the moment the Lich is heading, I mean, yeah, he just stopped that ward there, now he's heading top, so I guess they know where the ward is. Yeah, and the first D-warding is coming up. There's two other observers coming up, and it is, yeah, on both sides, each on the mid lane, just protecting for rotations and giving the vision up. Invisibility rune spawns top, but surprisingly no one is guarding it, no one is picking it up early. They both see it now as well with say it with their wards we just talked about. Like I'm having like ward finding problems. Like, is that a disease or is it just me casting too long?
Got no idea, man. I'm totally dazing out myself a little bit here, but
But look
it will
at the
be
damn
a
set.
it will be a dual versus dual mostly, unless the Enchantress rotates in. And once she actually rotates, this might be a lot of trouble for next. But they're just letting the Centaur be in the front, the Lich just denying the creeps in the background, as well as when he hits level 2 with the Frost Blast.
And in mid we already have, well, there's the first DCs. Sub-Zero on the Bane is disconnecting, but in mid, even more interesting. Like, District 12 now is invisible, the invisibility rune I was talking about, and he is heading towards the Pudge. Pudge only having 540 HP, and the problem is the TA is not level 2 yet, so there's no meld hit, but then again he will ding level 2 soon, and with the shackles they can definitely kill him. This smells like first blood.
Yeah, he needs that level 2, and once he gets it, he definitely might go for it, especially as Freak is damaging himself even more with the rod. Although the creeps are aplenty there, so the Temper Assassin has to back off just for a little while. But
They
this
have to
might
go
be their
now.
opportunity. If a few right clicks, there's the shackles as well. Will there be a melt hit with the refraction? He's doing actually quite a lot of damage, and with the body block, they do get the first blood. He didn't even get to try to deny himself with the rod.
Yep, that's the first blood for NeXt, so Pudge having another nice start there in mid.
The only good thing about him giving away first blood is that the Doom is 1 versus 1 in the meantime versus the Slaughter, so he's getting some pretty nice XP as well as a decent amount of farm.
But seriously, I'm not getting over this set. It looks just fucking amazing.
Yeah, I think like that's the only reason they went for Patch to go
Yeah.
play with this set.
It's just a show off set.
Oh, there's the Troll Trap on the Temper Assassin. Raswan is there with a few right clicks as well. Will there be a hook? Yes, there will. I think they should get the killer. Oh god, he has to
And
deny
he's-
himself.
But still, he still got the XP there. The TA goes down, and yeah, that's pretty nice after all. He will be fast back anyway. He already respawned. He got the experience and the gold for that.
Definitely nice rotations coming in from the Enchantress. He was able to hit level 2 because of it as well, so not too bad. And looks like Fila is going for a Hand of Midas on the Lifestealer.
Yeah, which is absolutely a legit choice. At the moment, he can farm quite decently. He even rotates into the jungle. He ate through the creeps here. Through the creeps, through the trees.
Oh, Shackle up onto Doom on the top lane. There will be the Crush as well, or no? Red Light doesn't even try to go for it. I guess the Scorched Earth, they knew it was too much. But once it ends, I mean, they really could have gone here maybe.
Yep, maybe, but either way, it didn't lead to a kill. And at the moment, it looks quite decent. Like the Doom having 10 and 2 compared to what the other offline has. We have the Centaur with 7 and 1. But of course, he has the advantage of a Lich just standing behind him.
Now
so
they go for it. Finally, the right clicks coming in. They will get the kill as well with a few right clicks or no, yeah. Long range right click from the Slardar.
Yeah, and at the same time, the Warrunner kills the Lifestealer. What is XPC doing?
Well, the Lifestealer just got so much harassed from the Frost Blast coming in from the Lich. And of course, no support on the lane being there. So, nicely done by NeXt, please. They have the 4-1 kill advantage. Of course, the one was a deny by the Pudge. So, it's looking pretty damn decent for NeXt at the moment.
Yep, I don't know, like they definitely need to get that Lifestealer through and the Pudge. He needs some flesh heap for sure, like just to make it work. But I don't know, at the moment it doesn't really look like it.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, XPC's draft overall didn't make too much sense, and now Templar Assassin just snagging away the double damage. And he brings the Templar Assassin to himself. Lich coming in as well. One Frost Blast to slow him down. A few right clicks from the Templar Assassin. And he gets the deny once again.
This is gonna be a very happy game for the viewers. More items are raining in because Pudge gets those denies twice now on himself before anything else. So the score looks horrible at the moment for NeXt, but it is actually just a 3-1 score with just Pudge just denying himself. But it costs him time. He doesn't get the CS and now Templar Assassin with the double damage rune. So definitely having the advantage there.
Yeah, he is probably really happy in the mid lane. He's more than doubling the last hits of the Pudge. And I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Although Rasvan is camping around the mid lane, trying to make a difference. The Troll is going in as well. There's the Troll trap. The slow from the Rot coming in. He needs to hit the hook to be able to get the kill, and he should be able to get it quite easily. But he hooks into the refraction. The turnaround not coming. I think the Templar Assassin actually should have gone for more right clicks.
Yep, maybe that would have been enough. So at least he would have ended up, I don't know, like getting the deny whatsoever. But either way, fact is, the Lifestealer, even though he died, he's still doing quite well because he's 30 and 6. On the other safe lane, we have the Slardar with 29 and 3. So it's kind of equal at the moment. And even though the TA CS-wise won the mid lane, but like now he died twice already to the Pudge. And in return, he only got the first blood. Actually, he didn't even get the first blood. The Rasta got the first blood on the Pudge, but yeah, he got twice.
Oh, they're going to the Lifestealer, double Rage coming out as well. There's the open wound with the Rage, but it's not enough lifesteal. The Brain Sap comes out from Bane, but actually he might get turned upon. There's a double Edge. He's healing with the Salve as well, coming in from the side. And I think Bane's gonna go down. Somebody blocking from the Lich. The double Edge comes out. He didn't start with the Hoof Stomp. A Centaur rotates in, but it won't matter as Lich grabs the kill.
Yep, and the Lich getting fast level is almost as dangerous as the AA getting fast level because the ultimate is already up. They dominate the lane now, and the Lifestealer, I don't know. The Midas rush is not a rush anymore. 6 minutes are over. 6 minutes is like where you say like this was really nice. This was a fast Midas. I mean, the Midas is still a good choice even after, of course, the 6, 7, 8 minutes mark. But he needs to get it soon. That's the problem. Also, Pudge in no shape to rotate whatsoever. But he actually hit the hook on the TA. And
The Stampede goes out as well. The Shackle up onto the Doom. While there's action on every single lane, but top lane Crush missed by Red Light, and the Pudge also escaped. So the Stampede not working out for them.
Actually, the Stampede worked out just because the TA got away. Without Stampede, he would have been in trouble.
Well, so in the end, nothing lost, nothing gained for either side. And it's for NeXt a little bit. It looks like a issue of miscommunication. Oh, bottom lane, they kill one. I think they might get Bane as well if the Centaur just keeps on chasing, but They
No,
don't
they don't
decide.
keep on chasing, but still, the lifestealer here, it just doesn't work out. It's the third time he dies, just before he has his Midas finished. Like, 4 points into double edge, the ultimate and the Ice Blast. It is just so much burst damage when he's not raged up. And if he, especially if he gets stunned before the rage, then he's just melting the lifestealer, really. Especially if he has nothing else but the Claws of Haste. This is looking really grim for the lifestealer at the moment.
They even use the Chain Frost for it. Next now, they even want the tower. They want more than they're already getting. And of course, why stop there? Because if you get an advantage,
the
let's make it bigger. Oh yeah, they're going
That
for the
hooks.
Doom is used with the Dismember.
Yep, that's an easy kill. So Putch at the moment, he hits his hooks and that's all he pretty much needs. I mean, so far... the
Oh,
only-
Stampede on the bottom lane. They're going for the Bane, but just before the Hoof Stomp, there was the Nightmare. But nice toggle by the Lich, and the double Lich grabs the kill. And the tier 1 tower also fell on the top lane.
Yeah, really fast reaction there with the Nightmare toggle. He gets it off his fellow there, and yeah, with that he can easily go for that hoof stomp. But yeah, we see an Observer Ward coming
Oh,
out here.
hook mid lane, Shadow Shaman gonna go down, slowed by the Rot. And even though the Shadow Shaman had ward vision of the Pudge, he didn't
Yep.
react.
That ward was... I was just about to say, and Shadow Shaman put the ward up here, so with that they have vision of the Pudge just luring around trying to get a hook, but saying that he got hooked, so no dodging skills there by the Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, the Pudge, like, literally stood on the ward.
Yeah, maybe because of that, he's just so fat that like he blocked the vision of the ward.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, Pudge is gonna be happy because like he's having now, he was part of 4 or 5 kills, so he's definitely getting some nice strength bonus there. And to be honest, I think that's the only really positive thing so far for XPC.
Yeah, it's really not going too good for them at the moment. Synergy will have his Blink Dagger in 5 gold, so just camping at the side shop until he gets it. So the
Yep.
initiation is now there for them.
I also don't like the skill build the NeXt went for, because he went 3 points into Feast, but to be honest you don't need more than 2. With 2 you can stay on lane, with 2 you can also go into the jungle whenever it's needed, and at the moment all he really needs is the open wounds and the rage. I mean, obviously he died so many times now because he has no rage, and this level 1 rage also won't help him survive, so he's going for jungling at the moment, but I don't know, now he's also blocking the camp out. I really have no idea what he's planning to do.
Well, I know what next. Please are planning to do 3-man smoke with the Blink Dagger on the center. They want to kill the Pudge, or at least somebody.
Yep, this is... wow, this is 4 people in mid, and the Enchantress just rotating around here, so she doesn't even know what's coming.
Pudge, Hoof Stomp, double edge as well. With a few right if they should get it, but he had the invis. Chain Frost is bouncing around. Rasvan going down. There's the Shackles on the Pain as well. And 5 heroes there. Nice hook shot actually saving him for the time being.
But he has
But
no
Blink
TP.
after by the centaur, he should get the kill, and District 12 gets it with the other shot.
Yep, too bad. The 2 supports go down there just to save the Pudge, who was actually safe after he used the invisibility rune. That's really too bad. And now NeXt rotated into mid, but the NeXt must farm. Like, he got nothing. He's level 8. The Midas, okay, is now up, but he also doesn't use his infest to farm. I don't really know. The NeXt has to boost his performance here, definitely. Now he's heading towards bottom just to grab something, but in the meantime, well, Pudge is trying to fish something, but it doesn't work. This tier 1 is going down as well. This is then the second tier 1 down for XPC, and I don't know. NeXt just looking good with all the gold advantage they get at the start by kills, and now also with the second tower. We have to look fast in the graphs before the next fight comes. We have 4,000 experience lead on NeXt, and we have 4,000 or even way above this now gold lead for
There's Doom on
NeXt.
the Slardar with the Fiend script. He's definitely going down.
Yep, and Pudge also coming in there to get the flash heap. That's exactly what they need. NeXt has the TP out, but yeah, this guy, he needs to farm much more. I don't know why. Like, he's also not using his infest because he's probably afraid that he might get ganked somewhere and he needs the infest to escape. But then again, if he would have used the infest like on one of the creeps here around, like on the big creeps here, that would have been absolutely safe for him. By the time it would have been ready again. So now it looks like a tower trade. We're gonna have a tower trade mid versus the bottom one here. But NeXt definitely is gonna be faster, and there's also 2 rotations already coming into the mid.
NeXt is just one step ahead everywhere at the moment. Freak needs a few more levels on the patch to actually get the flesh heap activated, and the hook does miss, unfortunately. They had vision. Illusionist is under the Bane. Oh, hoof stomp onto Freak once again with the double edge. They crush on the Lifestealer. One hero down. They're chasing down the patch as well. He's got no escape coming his way. And Sub-Zero with Massacre actually might go down as well. Double crush. He's there. They did lose Shadow Shaman, but I think they're gonna gain a few more kills. There's the Chain Frost coming out, bouncing between 2 heroes so nicely. The crush. He's there as well once again, and Massacre is gonna fall finally.
What a disaster. And the illusions even supporting that ultimate as well. Like, they bounce to the illusions and back to the Doom. The Doom has been quite tanky and surprisingly surviving very long, but yeah. I don't know, I just don't understand. Like, they get the rotations in and they just don't fall back. The NeXt not farming, not using his Infest, not using his Rage. I don't know, so far the NeXt, every time he died he didn't use a single spell, because he just dropped before that. And this is now of course with the Blink Dagger initiation, but still he needs to be just faster. And I don't know, you know, if you die all the time, then okay, fall back and farm up NeXt. That's what you need. That's definitely what he needs at the moment, but he's just not using any of this. And I think we're gonna see the second Blink Dagger pretty soon on the Slaughter. He has 1,400 gold. You finish PTs and Vanguard. Maybe he's not even going for the dagger, but that's unlikely. I think he should go for the dagger, of course.
Yeah, I think he probably is just afraid of maybe the hooks coming in and killing him immediately, or a Fiend's Grip or something. Although the only thing he has to be afraid of is the Doom, really.
I really also don't understand the concept here. Like, they just had a horrible fight. Now Center Warrunner is invisible.
There's the hoof stomp onto Massacre, double edge as well, but a nice hookshot onto District 12. He gets his Serpent Wars out, but there's Doom on Illusionist on the Lich, but the crush on the Doom from the Slaughter, and they're gonna chase for more. Once again, slow onto 2 heroes, but the TA going for Sub-Zero. They're gonna get the kill with a double edge, and now stun onto Freak, Blink from the Templar Assassin, and with the amplify damage, there's no way he can run.
Yep, but still nice that the Pudge got the 2 kills there. I mean, after all, he got the kill on the Rasta, and also if you saw it, like, the Lich died somewhere in there. Oh no.
Oh, Rasfan though, getting blown up by the melt. They're hunting for Pila as well. He rages up, trying to escape, but will it actually be enough? The sprint is up on red light, but he's getting blocked by the Templar Assassin. They're diving so hard, and so far Synergy drops really low. The crash goes onto Massacre, and the Fiend's Grip will get the Templar Assassin down in the end, as Lifestealer infests into the tomb to survive, but he was so damn low.
Yep, definitely. So, NeXt, a bit overextending here, not really worth it, but finally we saw the first Rage of this game and the first Infest used in 15 minutes.
This Lifestealer is level 9 only as well.
Yep.
I mean, it's really good that he survived at the moment, but he went for Feast level 4 as well, instead of leveling up Rage.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I really understand his skill build. I don't understand why is he not farming up the middle camps and everything. Is he saving that for the Enchantress? I mean, now he goes with that level 4. Of course, he can go farm up the Ancients, but I think he even misses the new respawn. I think he makes it, so he gets a second set of Ancients, but still, I don't know, I think some questionable decisions and also problems with reaction time. So far, it's 9-19. 3 of those kills has been denied by the Pudge, so let's say it's 9-16. We have to look in the crafts again, which I do right now. XP wise, it's still hovering around 5k for NeXt, so it's not too big. It's nothing that XPC can't come back from. But gold wise, well, it's still at 5k. And it's going more into 6-7k now.
Yeah, and I think it's not gonna stop dropping unless NeXt just keep on diving the base like that, because now there's a blink up on red light Slaughter as well. So they have all the initiation they need, and they're just blinking on creeps. I was like, oh, is there really a hero there? I didn't see any. But no, just creeps they're angry at.
Yeah, and NeXt does the right thing. they won't give the NeXt time to come online. They just keep on pushing. This is not a tier 2 tower. Most open wards are out, and they're pushing, of course, all together. So maybe this is a tower trade, a tier 1 for a tier 2, but obviously not the best trade you want to do. The tier 2 is down now, and
the Stampede gets used. They want to go top lane maybe. Red Light goes in with the crash onto Freak, but he's backing off at the moment. Just the amplify damage to get the vision, and Massacre drops so low. He uses the Doom on the Temper Assassin, but goes down nevertheless. And they're chasing for Freak as well. He has the amplify damage, getting shackled up, double edge, and Temper Assassin grabs the kill, even though being doomed.
Yep, they don't even get the tier 1 tower. Tier 1 tower is still standing, so this was a tier 1, this was a tier 2 with the trade attempt of a tier 2, and the only thing they get is 2 deaths out of it. Like, really not working. They also don't really commit to anything at the moment, and yep, NeXt will just capitalize on this. They will possibly even get a second tier 2 here, and then it really looks grim. The only tower standing is in mid, and once that is down, I think they can go high ground just after any pickoff. But the funny thing is, like, NeXt, they don't even have the urge at the moment to push whatsoever. Why would they? I mean, they have all the time in the world. Also, the Pudge is just not working out. I mean, he got 7 flash heap. That's pretty good and everything, but whenever he hooks someone and initiates, then he has 2 other people who will initiate as well. But we just saw an accidental
hoof
stomp by the centaur. Yeah, I was like, okay, that was not even close to anything.
Well, every now and then the ground makes you really, really angry. Okay.
Damn this ground! I gotta stun the ground. But you know, they say like, okay, we just embarrass ourselves there on the lane, so we just go to Roshan and get it.
Yeah, easy as Roshan. Amplify damage, meld. This Rosh is dropping so fast, and they can tank it up easily as well with the Vanguards on both Slaughter as well as Red Light.
Yep, and they give it even to Slaughter, so you have to kill the Slaughter twice now. The TA is already barely, like, really hard to kill, and not to even mention the Centaur Warrunner. The only one who could chew for all this HP would be the Lifestealer, but Jesus Christ, 19 minutes in, he is level 11, and this is with a Midas.
Yeah, this Lifestealer just, I mean, it's not like it's a bad pick by any means in the draft. It's just not the lane. Oh, there's the blink in with the Hex on the Pudge by District 12. He avoids the hook at least. And will they counter initiate? The Temper Assassin was camping as well, but gets the blink out before actually getting damaged.
Well, the Slaughter is not here, so they might have a chance here. The hook is online again, but yeah, Pudge could need a dagger as well, but then we would have, what, how many daggers do we have in this game already?
4.
I think 4 daggers on the side of NeXt, please. So it's just crazy what kind of initiation comes out here. It just doesn't really work out at the moment for XPC.
I really hope Illusionist is going for a blink as well on the Lich, just to complete up his whole team.
That would be amazing.
But they're on the hunt. They already used their blinks. Red Light had the sprint active as well. But without the blinks, how do they actually want to get in? Oh, Lifestealer in so much trouble. Hasted, the stun. Oh, the rage came out at the right time, but the right click should be enough. Now the hoof stomp onto Rasvan. There's the Bean Script actually doing some pretty nice work together with the Dismember, but they turn it around with a nice 2-man crash. 3 heroes down, and they're gonna get the third as well.
Deny.
Wow, he really got the deny.
Yeah, you got the deny in all this clash, and I love how they already argue for the last hits on heroes, like the Centaur. They're not even bothering with right clicks. Oh, they're just, now they're making it fun. Now they really just look at this.
Well, the one thing in this fight that went really wrong for XPC is that they used the Dismember as well as the Fiend Script on the same target at the same time.
Yeah.
So sure, they
really
got
effective.
some extra damage, but the Disable was only on 1 hero, and now tier 2 falling. I think the Serpent Wars actually might have been a slight waste here.
Yeah. No, but still, like, I point this game absolutely at the NeXt. Just a very questionable skill decision, and yeah, his farm is the only thing that could give XPC somehow the strength to come back here. I mean, everyone else is doing considerably well. Like, I mean, if you actually consider everything, like the situation, how the laning phase was, how the fights went, and oh, we see a nice hook there.
Yeah, there's the Dismember as well, but there's the stun from Synergy. with the double edge, and they right.
That's exactly what I said. Like, even if Pudge gets a hook, what happens? They get initiated.
And they go for more. Rasvan is in big trouble. Red Light in the middle of everything. He has the Aegis, doesn't care much. And Doom on the Temper section, actually, they're gonna get the kill. They pop the Aegis as well. Double Edge is about to come out from Synergy if he really wants to Enfili. Rage is up once again. Red Light has the crash. Actually, he might go down for a second time if they keep chasing, but they should turn around. There's the hoof stomp. There's the amplified damage as well. Double Edge just got used, but
why doesn't he could have used open wounds and just go for it, but...
Oh, there's the Chain Frost bouncing through everybody. He doesn't have the rage yet. Finally uses it. He might get the kill, but no, just man fighting Red Light. He's life-stealing like a madman actually with the open wound, but he's gonna fall down in the end, just slowed by the ice armor.
The timing of the lifestealer there, again, just ruining the fight. Like, Lich casts his ultimate. What do you do as a lifestealer? You definitely don't go in and give out the
There's the hook on Red Light with the Dismember, and... Yeah, continue.
This is... No, like, I'm really, like, it's... like, Philly doesn't have a good day. Like, he was there... Like, before he used his Infest, he could have used open wounds on a Centaur that was already very low HP. He didn't do it, he went for the Infest because he was afraid that he might get open on... like initiated on. So that was, I guess, a kind of a good decision, even though it could have been a better one. But then coming out in the second, or like a second after the ultimate comes out by the Lich, like why do you do that? Give him an extra target, and he didn't even have rage ready, so he got even twice a tick off that ultimate. Plus, of course, they win this fight. They should have all died. The Centaur and the Slaughter, they should have all died in this fight, and that would have given XPC at least like a little glimpse of hope that, you know, it might go their way. But jumping out when there's, I don't know, Lich ulti flying is just not the best thing to do.
It definitely wasn't. I mean, in the end he soaked up some, so otherwise his teammates maybe would have fallen even faster. But overall, chasing that hard maybe wasn't the best idea. They were like, oh, we can do this, but I guess it was trying to just go big or go home.
Yeah, rather go home.
Oh, Illusionist might be in trouble. There's his sentry ward. Did I actually see
the Pudge is getting scouted out by Lich, but now Lich...
Yes, the ultimate as well
he's
already.
Fading. he's playing manly, like, really, come in here. But Lich with the Rod of Aethys.
Oh,
Red gets hooked.
Oh, nice 3-man crash, and there's the Chain Frost bouncing around as well. There will be a stun coming out from the Centaur, but the Doom, did he go out? Yes, it did. It's on the Centaur, so he couldn't stun, but the Serpent Wards come out, and Fili just has to back off as a crash goes onto Sub-Zero. He gets taken down. They're gonna go for more. Nice hook onto the Shadow Shaman, but Shadow Shaman is like, oh, thank you, I can hex you now. And Fili will go down to the pure right click. Say, Dismember, Red Light goes down to the Infest, but a double kill with a nice double edge. And, you know, oh, he won't get the Enchanters or will he blink after him. Shackle on the Doom, nice blink out by District 12, and they're gonna kill Massacre as the last surviving member. Or are they? Temporal Assassin actually goes down under the towers. They might get Lich as well. Rasvan did buy back, and look at that slow attack speed. That Enchanter is untouchable, and he's gonna kill the Lich.
No, he's not. The Lich is just trolling because he knows he has the mech ready and everything. So he will now use the mech and just TP out, unless...
Pin screen? Nope.
Nope. No vision. So that Lich was just trolling, but in the meantime, the wards actually did quite some damage on the racks, but they didn't finish it. To be honest, NeXt is trolling right here, but what they shouldn't underestimate is that XPC is not a bad team. I know they had a horrible start and like Philly, like quite some questionable plays on the lifestealer here, but after all, it's a lifestealer, and like if they troll too long around, then I don't know. Because this was trolling, like diving tier 4 almost to the fountain, not focusing on the racks and everything. This is pure overconfidence at the moment.
Well, the lifestealer is indeed a pretty nice carry, but can he out-carry a Temporal Assassin as well as a Slardar right-clicking at him? And even the Centaur, he's getting so tanky. Sure, the Feast will do extra damage as get more lifesteal for the lifestealer, but really the Centaur will soon have a Heart of Tarask finished up.
Yeah, like farm-wise, I don't see any other outcome than NeXt winning this. But as I said, they go for a lot of trolling around at the moment, and as I said, I've seen a lot of throws lately, so I don't know. I think this one is unthrowable at the current state with the current farm, but then again, you never know.
Well,
Some good
actually,
plays.
it might be possible. I mean, Slaughter isn't like the hardest carry around, and if they say Doom up the Templar Assassin, and the Lifestealer already has, let's say, an Abyssal Blade as well, so he actually does some damage. So Doom on the Templar Assassin, Lifestealer just munches through him because TA isn't that tanky without the refraction and when he's doomed up. And
Oh,
actually
really
they
wanna
might go for
the TA.
They need a Blink Dagger
No,
or
yeah,
something.
they need a blink dagger on the Pudge for the initiation, otherwise they won't get him. Or like, there's not even a blink dagger on the Doom for the initiation. Like, I don't know. All the blink daggers are reserved for NeXt. There's none available in the shop anymore.
Yeah, and actually Illusionist, I mean, he didn't go for the Blink Dagger, so totally failing me on that. But he did go for a Ghost Scepter as well as a Rod of Athos. Just slowing
Yeah, the Rod
targets
of
down
Athos.
from far away.
What a pickup on a Lich. I don't know. I don't even know for what this rune Rod of Athos is.
Just to slow people down so that the right come out.
Yeah, but I don't know, they already have the blink initiation. There's barely anything running away at the moment because they have Hoof Stomp into Crushed and random stuns whatsoever. They have a permanent slow with the TA putting up the traps. They have the Frost Blast plus the ultimate. Why would you slow anything else? Like more than already is coming out.
Well, now I know why. Because Feli went for a Mask of Madness, so they want to slow down that movement
Go
speed.
for the Pudge.
Yeah, he's down. There's the Stampede as well. They really want more. Rasvan getting slowed down. Even the Chain Frost use. Sub-Zero probably about to fall with the BKB on Red Light. He's still surviving somehow. The Fiend Script gets used as well. And he's surviving for quite some time, but in the end falls to the Crash. And Feli now getting stunned up. Double Edge as well. He's man fighting, but Odin Fist has to come out. Doesn't have the Rage or anything and goes down.
This is pretty much the GG's. Nothing they can do.
And
They're
they're
only-
diving the base. What?
I told you they're trolling.
And Red Light going down. His synergy gonna fall as well. It sure looks like it. No, he'll be fine. Heart of Tarrasque. And now Templar Assassin blinking in with a
They're just trolling.
Isolator.
Like,
Yeah,
guys.
they know they have this game so hard.
Yep. This game goes to NeXt. So I don't know. Nothing more to comment. We're out of here. Let's wrap it up.
If only it was so easy.
Yeah, it's not that easy. They're trolling.
Oh,
around.
there's the Stampede. They go in the stun up onto Freak with the Chain Frost. They blow him up. They just go for Sub-Zero as well. A nice Nightmare to buy some time. As Massacre actually still alive as well. Brains up from Sub-Zero. And they kill off the Centaur. Massacre is quite tanky up on the Doom. They might turn around for more. The negative Earnjar is there. And Rasvan with the impetus. But the mech comes out. Templar Assassin. Easy backing off. Ghost Scepter is there by the Illusionist. The War Stomp misses, but Feli is back in action. The open wounds are used and they get the kill.
They're just, I don't know, they're just making stupid plays just to prolong the game. I don't know. Like, they could have finished this game so many times already, but they just don't care. At the moment, they are like, okay, let's just go for another Roshan. Let's have another team fight. They really like to fight, apparently, so they're gonna go for it. I mean, just to have something to show. Look at 20k experience. 20k experience lead for NeXt. And also 20k gold lead at the moment, so there's Lich buyback is coming. He's like, okay, you know, we can just, you know, go for buyback and go again. And the next team fight will hopefully seal the deal here.
Yeah, it definitely should. AC just got finished by Massacre, so getting his whole team some tankiness against the minus armor as well as physical damage. But Mask of Madness, Templar Assassin, with a Desolator as well.
Yeah. But Aghanim's on the Rasta. Unfortunately, level 16. If he was level 16, those walls would be so crucial. He could stomp them at the tier 4s pretty much. But anyway, the next initiation will come any second. Who's first? Centaur or... No, they go back?
Yeah, they're waiting for the creep wave to arrive, I guess.
Those cowards. What are they doing? No, they actually try to bait.
Oh, they're waiting for the Templar Assassin. Maybe he came from top or mid or whatever.
But he's not even bothering at the moment. He's just farming creeps. No, they look for something. Let's
They
see.
see the Pudge, red light goes in, with the crash up onto the Doombringer. They're gonna go for Pudge. There's the actually Fiend Grip onto the Slaughter, keep beaming him in place. But the Chain Frost just bouncing around everybody. Sub-Zero going down to the Shackle of District 12. 3 heroes down. Doom on Temper Assassin, but he doesn't care, just right clicking away anyway. And they're gonna kill Pili as well with the double edge.
Yeah. And this time they actually go for the objectives, the racks. But
Or do they?
no.
They kill off the Enchantress, one meld hit.
There's the unstoppable, and there's finally the GG. The GG should have been up for the last 10 minutes or so, but they tried to put up some plays. The viewers are happy. There were a couple double kills, also some denies of the patch. So congrats for all those people who got items. And this was the last game of the day. This was Group B of the main event group stage of the D2RO Spring Cup. Today, not very well balanced games, to be honest. I thought, like, by looking at the teams and by judging that we already casted them, like, all of those teams were really promising, but I don't know, like, it wasn't XPC's day and it wasn't Reincarnated's day. We saw them so much stronger in other games, having the control, drafting more solid, etc. But I don't know, today it just wasn't their day. Fact is, they lost here and they are out. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am not mistaken. Anyway, and I hope you enjoyed the cast. We are Heflatv. I'm Heflatv. With me is Coucher. Follow us on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook as well. And I need sleep because I can't even do a proper outro anymore. Anyway, good night, guys. See you soon.